Abbott Laboratories CEO Robert Ford was the final keynote speaker at the Consumer Electronics Show. In fact, it was the first time that a healthcare executive had headlined the conference in Las Vegas. The company announced a new line of bio-wearables, trying to seize on this pandemic era trend of consumers wanting to do more healthcare at home, more diagnostics at home, rather than going to see a doctor in person. The company is also one of the biggest makers, of course, of at-home and rapid COVID tests, the Binax Now kit. And the CEO told me in an interview that they wanted to ramp up production from around 70 million tests a month to 100 million. A lot of this week was also about electric vehicles. General Motors, of course, unveiled the battery electric Chevy Silverado pickup. The first edition of that truck sold out in just 12 minutes. And when you think of Sony, what do you think of? The Walkman, TVs? Well, Sony also unveiled an electric vehicle of their own, and they want to commercialize potentially that business, moving into a new area for the Japanese tech giant. From Deere & Co, we got a fully self-driving tractor, the idea being that labor shortages in agriculture have been a big problem in recent years, and one way of tackling that problem is with a self-driving tractor. Chip makers Nvidia, Qualcomm and Intel started a bit of a turf war at CES, all announcing new products in each other's traditional areas of strength, setting up a battle across graphics and computer processors. And also, a lot of CES was what we'd expect, the weird and wonderful of gizmos, gadgetry and technology. For example, there was an AI-powered device to help babies learn how to sleep better, or a canine collar that's being dubbed the Apple Watch for dogs. And for cat lovers, don't worry, because there was literally a robotic cat that you could go and pet. The conference is being cut a day short, ending Thursday night, in part because of the spread of COVID-19 and the Omicron variant. In fact, organizers of the CES conference robustly defended the event going ahead, despite some of the biggest names in technology pulling out, not attending in person and choosing to do events virtually. But there were more than 2,300 exhibitors at the event, and it was a real showcase for the technology to come this year. Ed Ludlow, Bloomberg News, San Francisco.